October 7. Croke Park, it rains in Dublin, but this is All-Ireland final day, and Galway and Cork, they come in their thousands from all ends of the country, and further afield too, to see the battle between football's giants. Each side has its quota of Garvey, and Chief Superintendent Dick Cray, a former Mayo star, looks them over before the game, notably Eric Ryan of Cork. The curtain raiser for the senior game is the minor final, and here are Leitrim seeking their first title, and Dublin in search of their third in a row. Kerry's Gus Cremin tosses the coin, and the youngsters' game is underway. Before long, the Westerners in hooped jersey, through a free by Patsy McIntyre, have replied to an early Dublin point. But soon after, Des Foley has the holders again in the lead and sets them on the high road to victory. The rain has made the ground slippery, and if you don't believe me, ask Dublin's Liam Foley. True, O'Donnell scores a Leitrim goal, but the traffic gradually swings all in favour of Dublin. And close to the end, Christy Leaney has another goal for them to make it Dublin 5-14, Leitrim 2-2. On Shin Tagaran Tuachtaran agus Banny Kelly, and they're greeted by the presidential salute. And so, to the parade, the Arcane Boys Band, the Pipers Band, and of course the battery of cameramen craft themselves for a change. And so to the teams, Galway in white, led by their captain Jack Mangan, and Cork with Tony O'Sullivan showing the way. The Archbishop of Tuam is introduced to the referee, to the Cork captain, and to the Galway captain. And soon the crowd is facing the tricolour for the national anthem. And so the game is on, and Cork break away with Niall Fitzgerald leading the Cork men into attack. But across comes Galway's Jack Gassan to clear his lines. And in a flash, Jerry Kerwin has sent over a point for the men of the West. And here's the Western will-o'-the-wisp, Frankie Stockwell, through for Galway's number 2. Billy O'Neill catches the ball. This is across to Frank Ivers. Up the field it comes to the lively, sprightly Sean Purcell, and here he comes on one of his solo runs, chased by Dennis Bernard, but this time Sean does not score. Frankie Stockwell and a Galway goal. One-way traffic ends with Tom Furlong and a Cork point. Here comes Neely Duggan attacking for Cork. A high ball and one of his wonder saves by goalkeeper Jack Mangan. In a flash, Sean Purcell has put Galway further ahead. Eric Ryan going through. He's grounded. And from the resulting free, Eric sends over the bar for a point for Cork. Cork coming through again. Niall Fitzgerald and yet another point. And now a close-up of the forwards and backs. Neely Duggan dodging Frank Ivers, sending the ball goalwards. Niall Fitzgerald gets it, and with some of the backs playing He Loves Me Not, the ball goes over the bar. the ball is in the net, but the score. Galway are not disturbed by this setback and come back attacking once more. And watch for Jerry Kerwin and this Galway point. Frank Ivers back to Sean Purcell, and the Tuam sharpshooter makes no mistake as half-time approaches, with Galway leading 2 goals and 6 points to Cork's 6 points. And there's somebody in a hurry, maybe heading to these satisfied customers. Aidan Swords checks in for the restart, and watch for Niall Fitzgerald breaking away as he did at the start of the game. It's Sean Moore opening up a Cork attack. Once again, it's Jerry Kerwin coming through. He passes to Stockwell. Stockwell is opposed by Donny Sullivan, but the little lad doesn't seem to worry as he sends it over the bar for another Galway point. Back come Cork. Jack Mangan saves in the parallelogram and clears. Around this time, it looks as if Galway are sure to win, but the Cork boys have plenty of battle in them yet. And watch this one, deflected to the net for a Cork goal, and now the game suddenly becomes wide open. Jerry Daly saves for Galway. The forwards say, "Thou shalt not pass," and believe me, he doesn't. Jackie Coyle, and a point for Galway. Frank Ivers, and yet another point. And perhaps the danger has gone for Galway. Yes, perhaps. Oh, go worry, Deering. Neil Fitzgerald leads an attack, slips the ball to Toots Keller, and it sizzles to the top of the net. But back comes Coyle and relieves the situation for the Westerners. Toots Keller gets this one into his hand, and it's another goal for Cork. Oh, those fingers. And as Eric Ryan sends it over the bar, only a point between them with 6 minutes to go. Sean Purcell's free hits the upright, comes back into the parallelogram, and Paddy Tyers clears. Yes, time ticking away, and Galway going further ahead. And so, at the final whistle, Galway 2-13, Cork 3-7. The crowd cheering their heroes off. The crowd going home happy and satisfied. But truly, the happiest man in Croke Park, Galway's captain, Jack Mangan, with the Sam Maguire Cup, received from Seamus Mc...